Let's talk about one of the most disturbing emails in the new Epstein document dump. Epstein writes to Ghislaine Maxwell about Donald Trump, and he uses a very specific phrase: Trump is the dog that hasn't barked. Well, if you know the reference, you know how dark that is. It's from Sherlock Holmes, and being a child in post-Soviet Union, I read all of those books. The clue where the dog didn't bark because the intruder was someone the dog already knew. Epstein wasn't poetic. He wasn't whimsical. He wasn't careless. He knew exactly what that phrase meant. And the rest of the email is kind of worse. Epstein hints that a victim, which Trump's own spokesperson Carolyn Leavitt suggests was Virginia Giuffre, had spent hours in Epstein's house. And then he knows Trump did too. So Epstein is essentially saying Trump was present in the house with a trafficked girl, and yet Trump remains completely silent. Then Epstein adds something cryptic about a police commissioner, saying he's 75% sure the person knows something, right? When you put it all together, the subtext is chilling. Trump should have reacted. Trump hasn't. Trump's silence is meaningful. That silence is protective. That silence is the silence of someone with something to lose. In intelligence analysis, this is known as the missing reaction. When someone's lack of denial or outrage becomes evidence of itself. Epstein was telling Ghislaine, Trump isn't barking because he already knows the truth. And someone in law enforcement probably does too. This doesn't prove guilt of a specific act, of course, but it does reveal how Epstein viewed Trump, not as a outsider, not as a bystander, but as someone whose silence was informed. For a man who talked nonstop about everyone else, Trump's silence on Epstein has always been the loudest part of the story. But you tell me what you think.